I feel like right now in the black community, there's a lot of women choosing to be single. A lot of us feel like dating is not beneficial. We're better off just being alone because men are wicked and literally ruin our lives. Especially when you're a sacred woman and you're high value and spiritually anointed. It's like these men really come into your life and they see your light and they do everything in their power to destroy you and break you down to the point of insanity. And then they'll just leave you and discard you with no remorse, like you meant nothing to them. And they'll go on about their lives. And then when you had to pick yourself back up and you finally overcame all the things they put you through and you getting your light back, you getting your spark back, here they come. Here they come back trying to spin the block, to kick you down, to finish you off, bruh.
Let's stop the video right there. First and foremost, what's good with y'all, man? I appreciate everybody for continuing to like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, definitely please subscribe. I think she's projecting. I think she's talking about a personal issue. And as far as the point of her saying that she thinks that women are opting out of dating, I think that's very cool to say when you're young. I think it's very cool to say. I think it's very convenient to say when you're young and you're prettiest, you're in your prime. This woman looks pretty young. I'm not saying like young, but like she probably look like she's probably like in her mid-20s or something like that. But I think she's projecting. I think she's talking about a personal issue. This is my opinion. First of all, I'm gonna say this, ladies. Y'all are picking the wrong men. Y'all are picking the wrong men. Y'all are picking the wrong men. I'm going to say it one more time, just in case you ain't hear me the first 3 times. Y'all are picking the wrong men. Stop. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all have to stop. Y'all have to stop. Y'all gotta stop acting as if all men are so bad. Because the thing is, you haven't dated all men. So how can you sit there and say, how can you make a general statement like this and basically say that all men are bad? All men come to destroy your life. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. And I'm gonna tell you why y'all gotta stop. I just told this. I told somebody this the other day. I was having a conversation with a woman. Women don't know how to pick. Y'all don't know how to pick. Y'all pick the worst of the worst men. And then y'all hold all men accountable for the decisions that you made for the man that you picked. And I didn't watch this video. I watched a couple seconds of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. So I'm gonna let it play. Y'all generalize all men because y'all don't know how to pick. Women don't know how to pick men. You know what I think women should do, but they not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. And I'm gonna tell y'all what I told this woman the other day. The problem is not men. The problem is y'all need to let y'all fathers pick y'all husbands. That's what y'all need to do. Or y'all brothers or y'all uncles or y'all grandfathers. A man that you respect, a good man, needs to go out here and pick your husband. That's what needs to happen. Because what happens, I'm gonna tell y'all what happens. What usually happens is y'all look for all of the wrong, and I'm not speaking just to her. Because I think this is a lot of women these days, especially young women. The previous generations didn't teach y'all how to pick men. So what y'all do is y'all go, because the thing is, these type of conversations right here are not had when these women are saying, I just want a man with money. I don't never hear no woman talk about character. And I'm not talking about her, I'm just speaking in general. I don't hear no woman talk about character. I don't hear no woman talk about good work ethic. I don't hear a woman say anything like that. All I hear these days is I don't want a dude to cheat and I want him to have money. That's the only thing y'all care about, bro. What happens is y'all go out here, y'all don't know what y'all doing. Y'all pick wrong, because y'all go with y'all emotions instead of logic. Y'all pick wrong, y'all start messing with different dudes, right? And then you're dude after dude after dude. You mess with dude after dude. And then you know what happens? You know when your father or your grandfather, your uncles or your brothers meet a man? They meet him after you already in love with him. Instead, you really should go and have your family vet a dude before you start to take him seriously in the first place. But y'all say, what women would say, well, no, Why would I let a man meet my family if I'm not serious about him? No, that's why y'all be in the situations y'all be in, because I'm telling y'all, if you allow the men in your life to vet the dude, if you allow the men in your life that you respect to vet the dude that you're interested in, right? Before you get serious with him, before you have sex with him, before you have a baby with him, before you do all of these things, they will be able to tell you, hey, that dude ain't right. We can see as men, we see the dudes that ain't right. And so we can sit there and tell you he ain't right. And guess what? If you allow us to meet him beforehand, right? You allow the men in your life to vet him beforehand. It won't be so hard for you to say, you know what? I'm going to listen to my family. I'm going to listen to my father. I'm going to listen to my brothers. I'm going to listen to my uncle, my grandfather. I'm going to leave this guy alone because they see some red flags that I don't see. We can't tell you nothing. The men in your life cannot tell you anything after you've already had sex with this man and you're in love with him. Now, when we tell you he's a piece of trash, you don't want to hear he's a piece of trash because you love him. It is not all men's fault that y'all don't know how to pick. Let your father, let your grandfather, whatever men are in your life that you respect and that are good men, let them vet the man that you're interested in, bro, first. Before you go off and you start to be serious, because guess what? A man that's really for you, that really, really, really wants to get to know you, that really, really, really likes you, that really, really, really wants to be with you, he ain't gonna trip about meeting your folks right away. I'm trying to tell you. Now, me personally, if I ain't that interested in a woman, hey, don't bring me to meet your folks, right? Don't bring me to meet your folks. But because my intentions are not to be there for a long time. But see, I'm the type of dude that I'm very upfront and honest. I'm not playing with women's feelings. Y'all mess with the wrong dudes. Y'all like the hood dude. Y'all like the street dude. Y'all want the dude that y'all know y'all not supposed to be with. Y'all like the dude with bad character. Y'all like him first. Because guess what? This is a beautiful young lady, bro. This is a beautiful young lady. Are you sitting here trying to tell me she ain't never met a good man in her life? You're sitting here trying to tell me that when she was in high school, when she was in college, if she went to college, that there wasn't maybe a nerd or a dude that they called lame that really wanted her and that would have loved her and that would have treated her great. You don't think that there was a dude that like that? No. They're going to say no, but I guarantee you there was some dudes that would have treated you amazing. But guess what? You went for the dudes that you shouldn't have been with. That's the problem. The problem is not that all men are bad. I know some great men. I'm not even going to talk about myself. I personally know some great men. I know dudes that would love to have a woman. But guess what? When women get out here and they get on social media, what do they talk about? They talk about money. That's the only thing that I hear on social media is y'all talking about how much money a dude make. That's the only thing that I hear. I don't be hearing nothing about character, bro. So when y'all get up here and y'all talk like this and y'all act as if all men are bad, that's BS to me, fool. That's absolute BS to me because they are good men. I'm not a dude that says all women are bad. I know some good women, fool. I know some good women. But when you allow yourself to mess with men that should not be in your presence in the first place, that's when you get like this. But I'm going to let her keep going.
It's like they're literally sent to destroy you. And the crazy thing about it is that they blame women for everything. Oh, it's the men that you're choosing. Not like it's men out here that's faking their whole intentions with women. They're literally baiting us. They get us to a point where they reel us in, and then they're fake their whole intentions.
She just said, that's how you know I ain't even watched this video. She just said what I said about choosing the wrong men, but that's the problem, right? That's the problem. And that's my whole point, and that's the whole point that I'm trying to make. Mama, listen, baby girl, you are a beautiful woman. Stop thinking you can choose men because you can't. There are great men. She's absolutely right. Are there dudes out here that are faking? Are there dudes out here that's doing their best to be something that they're not or make it seem like that they're something they're not? Yes. But guess what? As men, if my sister said, Lee, I want you to meet this guy. I ain't serious with him, but I'm kind of interested in him. He's been trying to talk to me. Whatever the case is, but I want you to meet him, and she wants her father to meet him, and she wants my other brother to meet him, and our grandfather and all that. I guarantee you, let us spend a little bit of time with that dude. I guarantee you, we'll be able to tell you what he's about, because we know dudes, we know men. Y'all need to stop trying to choose yourselves. That's the problem. But then y'all say, well, no, y'all are controlling. No, y'all having the problems that y'all having because y'all don't know how to choose. I don't think y'all need to be choosing for yourselves. And I think that's just me getting a little more mature and understanding women, understanding men. Yes, there are dudes, there are bad dudes out here. But I guarantee you, if you have a father in your life, if you have good men in your life, let those men meet that man first, bro. Let them meet him first. And I guarantee you a lot of the times you won't have those problems because how he can get over on you, he can't get over on us. And the reason why he can't get over on us, because we ain't with him. We don't have no emotion towards him. The questions that we're going to ask, the responses that we're looking for, we going to be able to think with our head. We going to be able to tell you, hey, baby girl, this dude is either right or he ain't right. You gotta let the men in your life vet the dude. What y'all think y'all can do, see, that's the problem. Y'all have become so quote unquote independent that y'all think that y'all can do everything on your own. Y'all do not know how to pick men. I just think that's it. I do not think the majority of men are bad, bro. I don't. I think that a lot of guys are good. Y'all just don't know what to look for. And the thing is, again, y'all let y'all folks meet, or y'all let the men in y'all life meet the dude after you already in love with him, after you already in too deep. So by the time we able to tell you, look, baby girl, he's not right, you already done fell for him. He's already destroying your life. Before you had sex with a man, before you start spending the night at his house and y'all start doing this and y'all start doing that and you start letting them get in your head, let that man, if he really want to be with you, if a man really telling you he want to be with you, bring him home. Bring him home to your father. Bring him home to your grandfather. Bring him home to your brothers and your uncles, your cousins and stuff like that. Bring him. And we'll be able to tell you exactly what he's about. I'm not going to let the whole video play. I think we pretty much get what she's trying to say. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this video. Am I tripping? Am I off? Is she right? Y'all let me know. I'll see y'all in another one. Love.